Hello and good day. Presenting Motivational and Inspirational Quotes by my favorite pastor in the world, Joel Osteen. Here are now 10 more quotes, 541 through 545. Let's get started with number 541. In the scripture, God promised Abraham that he would be the father of many nations. In the natural, it was impossible. Abraham didn't have one child. He was 80 years old. But God didn't just give him the promise. God gave him a picture to look at. God said, "Abraham, go out and look at the stars. That's how many descendants you will have." I've read where there are 6,000 stars in the eastern sky where he was. It's not a coincidence that there are 6,000 promises in the scripture. God was saying, every promise that you can get a vision for, I will bring it to pass. God told him also to look at the grains of sand at the seashore, because that was how many relatives he would have. Why did God give him a picture? God knew there would be times when it would look as if the promise would not come to pass, and Abraham would be discouraged and tempted to give up. In those times, Abraham would go out at night and look up at the sky. When he saw the stars, faith would rise in his heart. Something would tell him, "It's going to happen, I can see it." In the morning when his thoughts told him, "You're too old, it's too late, you heard God wrong," he would go down to the beach and look at the grains of sand. His faith would be restored. Like Abraham, there will be times when it seems as if your dreams are not coming to pass. It's taking so long. The medical report doesn't look good. You don't have the resources. Business is slow. You could easily give up. But like Abraham, you've got to go back to that picture. Keep that vision in front of you. When you see the key to your new house, the outfit for your baby, the tennis shoes for when you're healthy, the picture frame for your spouse, the article inspiring you to build an orphanage, those pictures of what you're dreaming about will keep you encouraged. God is saying to you what he said to Abraham. If you can see it, then I can do it. If you have a vision for it, then I can make a way. I can open up new doors. I can bring the right people. I can give you the finances. I can break the chains holding you back. 542. Don't fall into the trap of being negative, complacent, or just taking whatever life brings your way. Set the tone for victory, for success, for new levels. Enlarge your vision. Make room for God to do something new. You haven't touched the surface of what he has in store. 543. If you want to see God do wonders in your marriage, start praising your spouse. Start appreciating and encouraging her. Every single day, a husband should tell his wife, "I love you. I appreciate you. You're the best thing that ever happened to me." A wife should do the same for her husband. Your relationship would improve immensely if you'd simply start speaking kind, positive words, blessing your spouse instead of cursing him or her. 544. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways and my thoughts than your thoughts. Isaiah 55:9. 545. Winners do the little things that count. These are simple things winners do to keep growing and bettering themselves. You don't have to spend 3 hours a day studying. Just take advantage of the time you're not using right now. Podcasts are another great tool. You can download messages and listen to them whenever you want. This year we will give away 100 million copies of my messages at no charge. You can sign up for them on iTunes and listen as often as you want. That's a growth plan. If you want to keep growing, you need to have good mentors, people who have been where you want to go, people who know more than you. Let them speak into your life. Listen to their ideas. Learn from their mistakes. Study how they think and how they got to where they are. I heard about a company that held a sales class for several hundred employees. The speaker asked if anyone knew the names of the top 3 salespeople. Every person raised a hand. He then asked how many of them had gone to lunch with these top salespeople and taken time to find out how they do what they do. Not one hand went up. There are people all around us whom God put in our paths on purpose so we can gain wisdom, insight, and experience. But we have to be open to learning from them. Look around and find the winners you could learn from. I say this respectfully. Don't waste your valuable time with people who aren't contributing to your growth. Life is too short to hang around people who are not going anywhere. Destination disease is contagious. If you're with them long enough, their lack of ambition and energy will rub off on you. Winners need to associate with inspiring people who build you up, people who challenge you to go higher, not anyone who pulls you down and convinces you to settle where you are. Your destiny is too important for that. Young people often get caught up in trying to be popular instead of trying to be their best. I've found that in 20 years nobody will care whether you were popular in high school. Those who need attention and act up or wear a lot of bling and don't study because it isn't cool will find things change after high school.